Hi, this is Renee with rockallphotography.com. Today I got the guitarist Nuke from the band Motograter. We're going to talk about a few things. I also just released a video for the single Daggers last month.
We did, and that was an interesting story into itself. We got a new manager in Mikey Doling, and we wouldn't have been able to make that video without him. He's just the best. And now we finally have someone that knows the business and can let us just do our thing. And we got Lord Matt Zane directing, and I think that the video, the kind of clip, and the song speaks for itself.
Yeah.
The only regret I have is that our new bass player, Aeon Cruz, isn't in the video, but I guess he'll be in the next one.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's an awesome song actually too. You got bits and pieces to where it's very emotional and very heavy in that.
Well, that's James. Kind of just speaking from the heart. I mean, obviously that's he's speaking from personal experience.
Yeah.
It really connects with me. So I mean, I'm sure it's other people are getting the same feeling. I think he's such a good vocalist, and he's a really good lyricist too,
Yeah.
So we kind of hit the jackpot getting him, and we'll see where it goes from here. We're just hoping up,
Right. So, yeah, I mean, some people may not know, but y'all been around about a little over 20 years, all right?
Well, I don't know if that's quite right.
No?
Maybe... Yeah, I guess so. But not me personally.
Uh-huh.
So the band was maybe started in '95.
Yeah.
But at that time, you have to understand, it was started by two skater friends that had moved from Texas and were like doing a lot of acid, and they wanted to be in a really kind of grungy noise project, and so they built this weird instrument and banged on these weird drums that they made.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until they met other dudes and, kind of did their thing along the way. I met him, and then I joined the band in 2003.
Yeah.
But I was only in the band briefly because the band didn't live very long after that first album. We all kind of just broke up.
Right.
And that's just a story into itself. It's a really long kind of story, but for some, we're an older band, back to 2003 when the first record with Ivan Moody, who everyone knows who sings for Five Finger Death Punch now. And for a lot of people, this is a new band that don't even know about Ivan. So
yeah.
It's kind of an interesting position to be in.
Right.
And it's cool. I'm looking forward to see what's coming our way, man.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all are still producing killer music. I mean, this last album, Desolation, was pretty killer.
Yeah, I'm happy, like I said, with how it turned out, but I'm really looking forward to making the next one. We have such a great lineup now, and we have, I feel we have one of the best drummers out there, Ryan Nunes. I think he's just a special cat, and I feel like everybody in this band right now is just ready to do it. So
yeah,
we're looking forward to it.
That's awesome. And do y'all have a timeline later this year or early next year for a release?
Well, we're going out on the road after this tour ends. We take a week off, and we're back out on the road with Terror Universal. We go out to Texas and play. I think we do 10 shows, and I think we take a little bit of time off, and we're doing another big tour, bigger tour.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's been announced yet. And then that'll be towards the end of the summer, and then we'll break and start recording the follow-up to Desolation.
Very nice. So, all the different bands that you've toured with, has there been anybody that you want to tour with that you haven't yet?
Yeah, I'd like to tour Slipknot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would make an excellent package.
I've played with them. We played the first Knotfest in San Bernardino with them. So that was a huge honor. It's my favorite band. But I'd like to tour. I'd like to do a month. That would be great.
Oh,
Get to know the guys or whatever. So that sounds like doesn't that sound like a great package?
It sure does. I mean, y'all have, the almost, the same type of heavy music. They have their outfits, and y'all, you also have the corpse paint that y'all have on.
Right.
And
yeah.
If you don't mind me asking you, how long does it take you to get ready when you're putting that stuff on?
Well, it's interesting. It takes a long time, and it's a hassle. Yeah. And a lot of times people get sick of it because we're driving ourselves in a van, and we have long drives, and, you got the paint sticking to you. You can't wash off in the sinks. A lot of times club owners get mad.
Yeah.
And, people's skin break out. It's kind of a tough life. I'm kind of accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But we get new blood in, and they look at us like, dude, you do this every night? Like, dude, what is this? The water's cold.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. We played the other night without the paint.
Oh, really?
And we do that from time to time. And you might see us doing it more often. So I don't know really if that's a hint of things to come, but we'll see. We'll check out the next video.
Yeah.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like you were mentioning, I'm sure it would be a hassle, having to put it on. It's all over the place. I'm assuming it doesn't look like it breathes very well through the skin.
Well, we're lucky because we pick a certain type of paint that isn't toxic, and we go with it. We make sure we buy a supply of it. As certain states don't carry it, and when you don't have it, you can really kind of you can mess your skin up and it get ugly. It can get infected. And, it's a drag. Yeah, how's that? This truck just passed me with an American flag off the back of his tailgate.
Yeah.
So Montana, dude. I love it.
America.
Go Montana.
Woo! So talking about, kind of getting to the live part, for yourself, what is your favorite part about playing live?
My favorite part about playing live is looking around me and seeing the badass people that believe in the music and believe in the journey and want to be here and want to be in a good mood and want to work as a team. That's what's rad. When it all kind of comes together, it's more than a sound. It's like a feeling. And that's what I'm going for. That's my juice, that's the stuff that makes me want to drive 12 hours through the night to the next gig,
Yeah. It's the addiction of, that mutual understanding of each other between the fan and the musician, and both feeding off of each other.
That, and then you throw the crowd in with that, and they're getting it, and you're just bringing the good karma, and everyone's working together, and you're not fighting. Everybody's eating. Everybody's bellies are full, and everybody's as rested as can be.
Yeah. You
got to give each other your space, man, out here, and it's hard to do sometimes in a little van.
Yeah.
So, you call it the steel tube of regret, but, you really, you make what you have into what you have, if you're going to turn, lemons into lemonade, do that, that's what I choose to do, because otherwise I would just, whatever.
Yeah, because you just like you mentioned, when being on tour, you have to take a time out, or every member has to take time out to keep yourself sane.
Well, and that's the thing. Sometimes it's really hard to do that. We got, here's an instance, we broke down. We almost died. They came, they towed our trailer. They said, you can't have your equipment until you give us $550. We were broke.
What the shit?
So, we had to come up with that money. Then we had to rent another trailer. Then we had to just sign over our $4,000 trailer to them, even though it might have been salvageable a bit.
Yeah.
Then we had to get our, it's tough out here. And meanwhile, you have the paint. You'll go into a hotel. If you don't have a credit card, well, they're going to want a deposit. So you give them 500 deposit, say, which happened on this tour. Well, a couple of the towels were dirty from the paint. And so they threw attitude. They're like, we can't. We're going to charge you for these and these sheets. And so then they charged us $300 of our $500 deposit. Just highway robbery, you know. It's like,
yeah.
I got to go down to the next town. I can't call the cops. I can't dispute.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's just a long story. But the main thing is that if you're going to try to tour in a band in this day and age, you want to have people that like being on the road. Some people don't. And if you get one bad seed, they can poison the well, you know.
Right.
And so you just have to be on a team that wants to work towards a common goal. That's just the whole main thing.
Right. So for anybody that doesn't know where to find you, where can they find you online?
I would go to motograter1.com, or I'd go to Facebook /Motograter, or Instagram Motograter. We have a Twitter account as well, so hit us up.
Yeah, for sure. And aside from, you know, the couple tours that you mentioned, you working on an album later this year, anything else that the fans, any last words to give the fans of what they can expect from Motograter?
I'd expect something I would expect something dark. I feel like we have some things to say, and we've kept our lips tight over these last kind of tumultuous months with people and former members and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I know that personally for me, you can expect some heaviness and some darkness, and you can expect some acoustic shit too. You can expect what you least expect. That's what you should expect. I don't know. It's just going to be heavy. It's going to be sick, and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, Nuke, again, thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to me. I'm actually going to be seeing you on one of those Texas dates, so I look forward to that show in June.
Hey, what show are you going to be at?
The one in, I believe, San Antonio.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to go to San Antonio.
Yeah.
They got the River Rock there.
Yeah.
It's always super hot.
Oh, it's going to be hot as shit. It's in June.
Dude, I can't wait, man. That's going to be sick. Dude, we'll have to hang out for sure, all right?
Oh, yeah. I'll hit you up, man.
Cool, man.
Thanks. You take care and have a safe trip.
Hey, thank you so much for having us again.
You're welcome.